Welcome to Patches of Time. A patchwork quilt got me started in reselling. Now I've been selling for over 3 years. I sell on Poshmark Canada and for my American friends, whatnot. Join me to see what kind of adventures we can patch together.
Welcome. So this is going to be my first YouTube video, and I'm just going to go through my stuff that I currently have listed, show it to all you guys, and talk about what my channel is going to be about. So I plan on showing you my thrifting hauls. So every time I come back from a thrift trip, or maybe at the end of the week of my thrifting, I will show you my finds and definitely showcase my favorite finds. I will also be showing you how I get prepared for my whatnot auctions. And then I also will be showcasing stuff that I have sold. So maybe like my monthly sold items. Currently, I'm only a part-time reseller. I do work a job in long-term care, looking after grandmas and grandpas, and I work 12s. So I do get a lot, like I work 12-hour days, so I do get a lot of days off, which gives me time to do the reselling part that I enjoy. I've always had an interest in vintage items, and I just feel like with a lot of vintage items, like this one here, this is a good example. Someone put a lot of work into this, and you don't see this type of craftsmanship in items that you get from China, and it goes so well with these candlesticks too. It just needs to be loved by somebody. So, and it's got a nice velvet lined interior. Look, it's got a little stitching there to clean up the edges. You just don't see that sort of stuff, and I just feel like it needs to be respected and loved for as long as it can be loved for. And over here, so that's why, like, I've always had an interest in vintage stuff. I have some stuff that's my grandma's. My husband's the same way. He's got a lot of his grandma's stuff that we just keep, that is really pretty, that maybe doesn't have any value, but for us it does have value. So I usually buy via thrift stores, so I do a lot of thrifting. Sometimes my friend Pat will come with us. You guys will like Pat. She's lots of fun. She might not be on camera, but she's definitely lots of fun, and she'll have some funny things. Maybe she'll even be using the camera some and taking shots of me. I probably won't be doing many shots of inside thrift stores and antique malls, just because you need in Canada you need permission to film inside other people's private property, like garage sales and antique malls and whatnot. So I don't know, and I'm not really sure if I'm comfortable yet filming inside stores as I'm sourcing, but once I get that comfortable, maybe I will. Mostly it will be haul videos. So I do that through thrift stores and antique malls, or antique vintage stores. It's where I do some of my thrifting. But I do buy some stuff, do some sourcing via auction sale too, online auctions. So I will be showcasing a lot of videos of everything that I've hauled. The auction ones will be quite long because it will take a while for me to go through all that stuff. I usually have to, like, from where I live, I have to drive 2 hours basically to any big center because I live in rural Saskatchewan. So if I'm going to be driving 2 hours to pick up auction lots, I'm going to make it worth my while. So I'm going to get quite a few things. So I usually have about maybe 5 or more boxes when I buy stuff online at online auction sales. I do some garage sales. I got that beauty at a garage sale. There's a funny story behind that one. I actually was at that garage sale twice. I was there first thing in the morning, and I got this beautiful lamp that is on my bedside table, and nobody's ever going to get it but me. And then when I saw that people were still bringing stuff when we were leaving, so I decided to go back at the end of the day, and I got a Corningware coffee pot. And then as I was leaving, I saw on the wall of the garage that the lady had this velvet painting hanging there. So I literally took it off the wall and asked her how much she would want for it, and I bought it. She's like, I can't believe you just took something off my wall. But what I liked about it is that it's one of these velvet paintings, so it's, you know, they're really nice. They're so bright and everything, but it's smaller, so it's going to make it nice to ship. It's only about 2 feet, so yeah. So just showcasing some of the stuff that I sell, so you can see if you're interested. Oh, look at that, there's garbage. You see if you're interested in following me and seeing what I pick up. I've got these huge ones down here that I picked up, these paintings. They're really big. There's some Petty Point. I do pick up a lot of embroidery and Petty Point and cross stitch and crewel if I ever find it. If you ever want me to do a video on what's the difference between those things, I can definitely do that and explain. But if you like Petty Point, you should see this thing. I got these at auction, and there's 4 of them, and they're 2 feet by 4 feet. They are huge. They're going to cost a lot to ship, but I would be willing to take them out of their frame to ship them. But that is a lot of work. I also do have some clothing. I don't have any of it showcased right now, but it is it's put away in bins and stuff. But if clothing is something that you're interested in, just let me know, and I will do a video on my vintage clothing that I have available. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in, and stay tuned because I will have some haul videos coming up of what I have thrifted.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in anything you have seen today, the shopping links are posted in the description. Please like and subscribe for more fun times.